y'all had this Haitian chick in college. I definitely, like, I ain't wife her up, but I definitely told her we were talking exclusively because she cooked oxtail. I'm Jamaican, and y'all know I love that. She cooked oxtail. She could fuck like shit, and she gives some great massages. And she didn't really demand nothing. All we would do is she would just come over, I pipe her out, she cook for me, I eat, and we watch Netflix. What more could you want?
Yo, that's perfect. Like, what you want is like a girl that's like she's mad focused on like if any of you in college, I'm giving you like advice right here. If she's only focused on setting up her career for after school, that she can't even focus on a relationship, but she just needs dick to de-stress, you find a girl like that.
Hey, hold on. Mozzie Coop, you live in Louisiana, so y'all probably fuck hoes year round. But up north, when it start getting cold, bruh, listen, if you gotta go outside, you know what's funny? Yo, I was chilling with my and I hope she don't ever see this. Yo, well, I think everybody smart knows once you got clout, like pussy just like jumps to you, it just runs to you. But anyway, I told my niggas because you know what I mean, like even though they're there and they know their job in terms of moving with me and doing a couple other things for me. I'm like, I want y'all to have fun. Like, even at the end of the night, I was like, yo, y'all could go to Thug concert. I got in the little band that they could go wherever they want. But I'm like, I'm tired and I got a big day tomorrow, so I'm going to just, like, kick it and just go to sleep, really. Sounds lame, but, you know what I mean, when you're working, you know what I mean, you can't prioritize fun over working. But anyway, like, some of these niggas are, like, my day ones in terms of, like, two of them I went to college with. So I say, yo, bruh, there's a lot of hoes out here. When y'all see like all these people swarm me, bruh, make sure y'all kick game, bag them up, you feel me? Just, I mean, don't neglect what you're here to do, but bag them up. Anyway, my homies bagged these bunch of hoes. This chick was texting my dude like all day. I already told him, I said, yo, you're doing too much texting. But anyway, he sends me a screenshot of her text. After they've been texting for 2 days, she won't ask him this. She said, she's like, so when are you gonna give me the number of the academics? And my man think he's kicking game, and I'm like, oh shit, man. But the whole thing behind that, I was trying to tell my dudes, just run through these chicks, man. I ain't gonna lie, they were out here just hunting. I was like, yo, do y'all thing. This was the game plan. I said, pull them off my name. It's cool. They had like little hotel suites. I was like, yo, I'm gonna come through like we all chilling. I'm gonna take one shot. I'm gonna take one shot. You know what I mean? Like, yo, hey, what up? Yeah. And I'm dipping. And y'all do y'all thing. I see y'all in the morning. That's what's up. That was the game plan. It kind of worked too. It kind of worked.
Damn,
but back to Mozzie. Mozzie, you're in Louisiana where it's hot year round, so y'all could just specifically get chicks year round. When you in the Northeast, man, it's cold. You just want, like, sometimes you just need one, bro. Like, nobody want to take the chance of going out to even get no hoes. Oh, I know I told y'all that story because I was telling my dude they wanted to go somewhere, and I was like, why are y'all going out? They were like, yo, we trying to meet chicks, and I'm like, I don't go out to meet chicks, and that's when it dawned upon me that meeting chicks with me now is only a DM thing. Like, they DM me. Like, they'll be like, it's like, it's the most non-stressful thing ever as opposed to college.
Didn't you say, like, y'all niggas used to literally be posted on the,
but
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Facebook
Yo, I used to be pressed for that shit in college. Yo, in college? Bro, in college, yo, nigga, first of all, I went to Rutgers, so sometimes you got to take 2 buses to go to another campus. Like, that's how big shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nigga, if a chick said, you know what I mean? And you know chicks be indirect. They be, if a chick said, oh, yo, she free tonight, you could come chill, and you got to take 2 buses, nigga, it could be 13 degrees outside, nigga. It could be minus 20, nigga. I'm there. Now it's just out of convenience. But yeah.
I mean, that's the way this shit should be, like, just straight coming to you. Like.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I respect the wolves. That's why I was telling my niggas to be wolves out there. Because it's a different mentality. Now I got to be thinking about, I feel like people be setting me up. I'm like, this too easy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they banned me from campus for a while. Yo, we were just too wild. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we were probably the third season niggas at that college.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, dog. It was by, yo. I mean, we were talking to every chick. Like,
Damn, it was like that.
yo, well, first of all, we were racing. Like, you know what I mean? One of my niggas, like, I remember one semester, he smashed 15 chicks. I think the most I did was it 9? Like, in a semester? Like, we were racing, like, for real. Like, yo, we had a motto. It was like, yo, another day, another breezy. We call chicks breezies. Because, yo, we had to have coded language that we could talk to each other around chicks. So we would have to, like pipe treatment meant,
Yo,
you know what I mean?
that's
Fucking,
what
you know what I mean?
the fuck.
Because my one nigga, he had, like, colorful language for everything. Pipe treatment meant fucking. So we took out pipe because you could kind of tell what pipe treatment is. So we just used to say treatment. So if a chick's around and we would just kind of, like, look at each other like, yo, is this treatment? Or, like, you about to fuck? Like, what up? That's how we used to communicate. But it was an all-out race, bro. Every day, yo, we would clown each other if we would see somebody with reoccurring chicks. Like, yo, you've been chilling with her for like 3 days. Like, yo, you're washed up out here.
Damn, nah.
Somebody said my
That's
closet
some,
had
like,
ugly
next
chicks.
level shit,
Hey,
yeah.
now, here's the thing. You see, you got to be honest. Did every chick we smashed were dimes? No, they were definitely the cute ones. Definitely were reoccurring. The cute ones were reoccurring. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had this Egyptian chick. She was my, because I had a girl at one point, and then I had like 7 side chicks. But I had a number 2. Oh my God, the number 2 was so bad. And she would have definitely been my number 1. She was this Egyptian chick. She was fucking, she was just great. Yo, the first time I fucked her, yo, she made me feel like I had the best dick in the world. And this is dead ass. Maybe she was faking, but she's a pretty good actor. I hope she's in the movies now. Listen, the first time I fucked her, she came like 18 times. I was like, yo, my dick is bomb. Now, in reality, just to be clear and be fair, she's one of them chicks that, like, I don't know if you've ever fucked a chick that's super sensitive down there and, like, they come easily, but that's what she was. So, like, she came all types of time. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, because you know you fucked a chick and she ain't even come? But that's just, she came like 18 times, but she was trembling like uncontrollably. I'm like, I'm that nigga, dog. But I had a girl already, so she was my she was my side chick wifey. So the other bitches didn't really care. I didn't really care about, like, those are my side chick roster. But her, I ain't gonna lie. I used to fuck her until I loved her. I used to tell her, when I got caught, my real girl found me texting her like, yo, I think I said some corny shit. Super corny. This is what I said. Yo, super corny. I ain't gonna lie, man. I could admit to, yo, I think I texted her. I was like, yo, because she had said, she was like, yo, I don't know, yo, but like last night when we fucked, it was different. And me being so corny, and I ain't gonna lie, I was in love with this chick. I can't even lie. Yo, this is what I told her.
Niggas in this Aubrey shit.
Bruh, this is what I told her. I said, last night, we ain't even fuck. We made love. I kid you not. Dog, bro. I kid you not. I had to keep it trail, dog. I had to keep it trail, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And this definitely TMI. It's definitely TMI. So it's not meant for y'all, but whatever. Yo, I remember when I came, like, I felt like I bust 5 loads in one. I was like, this is love, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though.
Oh, no, I know exactly that kind of
the
that you're talking about. Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't wife her is because she was Egyptian and, like, her parents was racist. Like, one time I dropped her home and she was like, hey, could you drop me up the block? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, I be having my dick and balls inside your pussy. What you mean drop you up the block? She's like, you know, my parents already like black people like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, like, it was, like, a couple months later because I kind of said, whatever, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Like, your head game and pussy's too great for me to bitch about this. But then one time, I was like, yo, I'm dropping her home. I'm like, yo, I'm dropping in front of your house, yo. Don't tell me your fucking parents ain't never seen black people before. We ain't got to tell her that we fucking or nothing like that. And then, you know what she told me? She said, okay, if they ask you who you are, just tell her you're, like, just the guy from school who fixes my computer. And I was like, what the fuck? You got me, like, sounding like I'm just some geek who just fixing your computer and dropping you home? I ain't going for that. Yeah, man. But, yeah, and after that, and then she told me straight up, no. Oh, and this was, like, I was still rocking with her, but then she would go to Egypt or whatever, and then she would tell me, she's like, yo, she was like, oh, yeah, my mom and dad, like, introduced me to, like, a guy, and I was like, okay, I do introductions all the time. What's the problem? And she was like, you know how we do it, like in our culture, like they do arranged marriages. This is a potential guy I could marry. And I think it kind of sunk in. That was like, yo, dog, you can hit it all you want, and you can have the best nuts in your life in this pussy, but it's never yours. She's going to marry one of them arranged niggas, guys, and it'll never be you. And at that point, I kind of felt like I was playing myself. I was like, why do I need to be like the guy who she can't even claim while she tell me her parents hooking her? Yeah, I'm like, nah, man. On to the next, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. I still want to fuck her again.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, there's this one chick, man. If I didn't have a little bit of a heart and also I didn't want to get sued, I'll put up a fucking picture of before and after of her on the goddamn screen. Now, I remember when I was in high school, that I think I told you this story too. Let me tell you mad stories, probably over and over, because they're real. I'm not making them up. I remember I tried to get at her. I used to dream about her every night, bro. I might have been having wet dreams, bro. I know TMI, but I was like, she was like one of the baddest chicks in school. But I always thought that like people weren't getting at her like that, so I had definitely a chance. So I was super nice to her. You know, I was a little bit of a nerd in high school. Nigga, I would give her my homework if she wanted to. Nigga, I would just, nigga, if she breathed, I would know, nigga. Like everything, my nigga. And I remember one time I tried to kick game to her. First thing she looks at me and she says, it was like the weakest game. I think I asked her a number or something. And she says, dead ass, she said, you need to lose like 10 pounds. Dead ass. I was like, woo!
Damn.
Yo, that shit burnt my soul, dog. Like, that shit ate my esophagus. It was, like, fucking erupting my heart. And then here's the funny part about it. The nigga who she fucked with, bruh, was this nigga from the track team. This African nigga, bruh. And the nigga used to be fucking her in front of all his homies. Yo, I was thinking that, bruh, I would wash her feet if she had got with me. Nigga, I would have.
You can't put these bitches on.
I would have been on my knees feeding her grapes. Nigga,
that's really how it be, my nigga.
I would have licked. I would lick her butt crack, but I mean, nigga, I would lick all over her. Nigga, I would be treating her like a queen. Nigga, she could have walked on my face if she wanted to. And she dissed me.
True.
But the nigga she got with, that nigga was fucking donkey fucking her in front of the rest of the track team. And she was super happy. And I was like, the whole time, because I remember one time he was talking, because like he knew my brother. He was talking, it was like, oh, her? So yeah, I be fucking her, man. Like, yo, the track team be watching me. I'd be like bored. And I'd be watching, I'm like, yo, how? I was like, nigga, I would do anything to be that nigga fucking her. Like, that's what I want. I mean, no, I wouldn't fuck her in front of everybody. I would treat her like a queen. But I was like, yo, that's when I really understood the concept of, like, what's trash to one man could be like fucking treasure to another, because to me that's treasure. And he was fucking like he didn't care. Like, it hurt me, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt me to this day. Now, anyway, fast forward, and that's why I said I want to show people the before and after pic, is that, nigga, she ended up being a stripper with 3 kids. And when I was in college, after, you know what I mean, I started kind of like popping a little bit as a DJ, like throughout the state, nigga, she gonna hit me up on some shit like, she was like, damn, yo, I see you doing big things and blah, blah, blah. She's like, yo, I got to come through and kick it with you and all of that. And even before then, I remember she was in a strip club. But she wasn't like, I know stripping is like a glamorous thing now. But, nigga, she was in a strip club on some shit like she's broke and really looking crazy out here. I really wanted to go to the strip club to, like, really make it rain on her ass. But I'm like, man, that was such a dark time in my little fucking past. But then she wanted to fuck me afterwards. I ain't fuck her, though. But my brother kept saying, you need to fuck her to close a chapter. But, yeah. That shit made me cold as hell, bro. I was willing to give her anything, though. She just dissed me like it was nothing. I was like, word?
Like, once you realize that, like, it has to be a girl that literally would throw your feelings into the garbage. Like, she doesn't even care how you feel at that moment. She'll just straight up say, yo, you not the guy. And, like, that moment right there should just flip a switch in your head that all these bitches are the same. I shouldn't treat any bitch differently.
No. When you're young, you got to get your heart not only broken, but obliterated. You got to realize that whatever the fuck you think about being a nice guy, putting pussy on a pedestal, thinking a chick is just more important than you because maybe she looks better than you or you like her so much, it's bullshit. You gotta get on your shit. And I had to learn that the hard way. And I'm glad I learned because, you know what I mean? Now, I was talking to somebody And this chick, she was like, yo, like, she one of them chicks that flies around and shit. And she told me, she was like, yo, I'm like in New York. She was like, oh, I'm in New York for some, and she told me like some bullshit reason. And she's like, oh yeah, I can see you too. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna see me. You're here fucking like three other dudes probably. I'm straight. You know what I mean? I got way too many options to be like, so, you know what I mean? But anyway, she's like, yo, who hurt you? Why you always thinking I'm doing something? And I said, and that's what I said on my YouTube video. I'm like, yo, I'm not biased. I'm just literally, I'm experienced. I know how y'all hoes getting down. You're not out here for no photo shoot. You need to cut that the fuck out. You're out here fucking like 2, 3 niggas. I just don't want to be nigga number 4. Like,
Yo, that photo shoot shit is all a lie. Yo.
yeah, the fuck are you hopping on planes for photo shoot, bitch? So I already know. I know the game with these hoes, man. I ain't even tripping.
Word. I mean, I imagine that shit like flocking now. They flock like, yo, when Joe was like way back when that nigga said you was virgin, you said that shit was flocking then, but is it like flocking now?
Dog, it's the best thing that nigga could have said. I
Yo,
promise. Hey, you know what? Can I read the DM now? No, I want to read it now because it might fuck up a situation. I would read out verbatim what a DM said. It's like, nah, because if this gets out there and whatever, see it might fuck up that situation before you know what I mean?
Nah, yo, don't mess yourself up.
Nah, ask me that question again in like 3 weeks. I'll have to give you the whole story.
I bet.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm definitely glad I became. Well, I don't think I'm famous, but I'm definitely glad I gained some clout because I have a weird thing about approaching chicks. I'm super fucking not in. I don't want to say scared, but not into rejection. I always had like a 98% like non-rejection ratio, and most of those like 2% that I got rejected came really early on. I don't really like. I'll talk and flirt, but I don't really commit to like making a move or trying nothing with no chick until I know I can fuck. Like chicks got to make it blatantly obvious. I've actually missed out on some chicks who were like, "Yo, no, I liked you," and I was like, "Yo, you didn't give me obvious signs." Like I kind of usually just go what comes to me. I don't really like one of my homies. We could go to a party and he'll talk to 50 bitches and get like 20 numbers. Like, he don't give a fuck if, he don't care what their objective is. He don't even care if their man is with them. Like, that nigga could go get a drink. He in her face trying to, he don't give a fuck. Me, I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like it's awkward if a chick turned me down. I feel like if a chick turned me down, it's like real awkward now. I don't know.